This is the Reverse Gym Leader Challenge Part 3. Parts 1 and 2 are linked in the description. In this series, we're fighting gym leaders, and in this case, the Elite Four, with teams composed of Pokémon that all receive super effective damage from the gym leader's main type. I'm allowed to use any Pokémon in the National Dex, excluding any legendaries or mythicals, but if there exists a Pokémon that receives double super effective damage from the leader's type, I must use at least one of them, and it has to be the lead in my party. As for learn sets, there can only be one instance of every move tutor move on each team, and there can only be one instance of each TM on every team, unless those Pokemon can learn those moves naturally. With those rules established, let's begin the final part of the Reverse Gym Leader Challenge. Alright, first of the Elite Four, Lorelei. Ice types. She used to give me a ton of trouble as a kid. We'll see how I do as a full-grown adult. Dugong versus Salamence. Now, you got Brick Break, super effective. Salamence has crazy attack. I believe we should outspeed with no problem. Dugong, I believe, has slightly worse physical defense than special defense. I think this is just the optimal play here. This should just do a bunch of damage, right? Okay, I was low-key hoping for a one-shot. Ooh, Salamence, you're dead, aren't you? Yeah. Not gonna lie, a lot of my strategy for this, or a lack thereof, was dependent on Salamence one-shotting that Dugong. Otherwise, we got Dragonair, because Dragonair doesn't evolve, I think, until after the level cap for this battle. It's more of like a bit of a support guy going on here, because I don't anticipate him doing a ton of damage. Thunderwave, for obvious reasons. Light Screen, for obvious reasons. Get some defense from the ice that's going to be hurled our way. Iron Tail, do some super effective damage, but the accuracy, very scary. Dragon Rage, just kind of, in case I find that she doesn't do a ton of damage with Iron Tail, or Iron Tail isn't consistent enough, Dragon Rage could be a nice way to do some good damage. Trio, mainly here for Jinx, just as a quick physical attacker. Cradilly, mainly here as a... Why did I bring Cradilly? Oh yeah, I believe Slowbro counter. I think, yeah, like, pretty good special defense. And then Claydol, good defensively, Ancient Power is super effective, Light Screen setup, Psychic for maybe just raw damage output, and Explosion as, you know, Explosion's always great. For now, I think we are gonna go Dragonair, Light Screen. Not sure if Dragonair outspeeds Dugong. Thank God. I've never seen Dragonair's back spread, I don't think. Safeguard, okay. Not concerned about that. Let's see Iron Tail. Let's see Iron Tail miss. Let's see Ice Beam. Okay. Alright. Surely, okay. Thank God for Light Screen. Alright, can we just kill this thing, please? Okay, alright. Neat. Oh, and it's a crit. Okay, cool. Immediately not going well. Immediately not going super well. Let's just go out here with my Trio for a quick kill. She might heal though at this point, so might as well. Ooh, might as well Mud Slap. More fish for boosts. I think we Mud Slap. Stinks that Light Screen now is going to be not nearly as productive as I would have liked it to be. That's honestly more damage for Mud Slap too than I thought it would produce. Ancient Power, I believe, could do some damage. Okay. Surf, neat. Neat. And Light Screen's gone. Sweet. All right. Well, no longer. Maybe a Mud Slap on the way out. I should not be sinking this many resources into this Dugong. Try attack and maybe a status effect happens. Because the boosts aren't going to do me any good from Ancient Power. because I'm going to be dead. I think Tri Attack is just more raw damage output. Just Perish? Oh, that's right, not super effective. Doi. I was thinking purely in terms of stab or not stab. Alright, alright. So that's cool. It's really neat. Holy shit. We are definitely gonna have to run this one back. I think light screen is mandatory. Cool, 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 cool. Ancient Power boosts will be very helpful, I'm assuming. No boost? Alright, fair. Only 4 more Pokemon to go. Hey, Cloyster, how you doing? Explosion. No, he has, what is it, really good physical defense, but his special defense is Cheeks, I believe? Plus level advantage, plus, okay, plus nothing. Plus nothing. Hail is objectively unchill, especially with Protect. Really not cool. Not pleased with this. Okay, I feel like when we run this back, double Protect, really, and it worked, huh? Okay, Cloyster. Sure thing, man. And light screen's gone. Oh wow, that was really good on Lorelei's part. That was really good gameplay. Must be nice. What was I gonna say? I think when we run this back, if Dragonair does not get crit, maybe we'll stand a chance. And you are gonna Protect, aren't you? No, okay, sure. He's like, I'm done. I've done enough damage to your psyche, I'm done. Oh, goodness. Who's next? Lapras, cool. Alright. Lapras, my friend. Do I explode yet? Surely not. Surely I psychic you into the ground, right? No, Lapras is way too tanky for that shit. Oh, wow. That's somehow less damage than I even thought. And there's that. I should have possibly just exploded, maybe. Okay. No worries. Cradilly's got this. Oh yeah, spikes, don't forget about that. Ingrain? I mean, he's my last stand. I might as well have some sort of recovery on him, right? Though I don't think it will be enough. How much do we get? 10. 10. Do we go Sludge Bomb for damage output? I cannot be looking for boosts right now. Giga Drain? Stab? Should do neutral, right? No, wait, Ice doesn't resist it. I think Giga Drain might be the move. Let's see, Alright. Okay. And that's right, light screen is gone. And you have a citrus berry. Okay. Interesting. So without that light screen, is Cradily just Dunzo here? What? No, we hang on. Alright, so what have we learned from this experience? That Salamence can't one-shot Dugong, even though that's the entire thing I was depending on. That Dragonair's Iron Tail is potentially insufficient to clean up Yikes. Dugong, Salamence. You surely die this time. To a crit, out of nowhere. Okay. You are going to Ancient Power this fool. There we go, okay. Cloyster. Does she only have one full restore? These are all questions that I should know. Whenever I'm like, oh, are they going to do this? Does she have this? I should just know that. Gotta say, this is going much better. I say that and immediately I am scared by the Lapras. Oh, I was hoping for, you know, maybe Storm Drain Cradily could do something here. But this one is Suction Cups, if I remember correctly anyway, so doesn't matter. I could just explode. Well, it is time to explode, you guys. Does that even, like, does that even do enough to be worth it? Doesn't quite even kill, okay. Is that a critical? Oh my god. Okay. Yo, okay. You know what? That's awesome. Sweet. Okay, I can't complain about that. And there's a boost. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're in it. We're in it. Omni boosted Doug Trio. No, I think the smart move is to switch. I think we gotta switch. Giga Drain does... Oh. Well, that's good to know. That wasn't a crit, right? That was just a raw Giga Drain? Alright, we have our Cloyster counter here. We gotta just go full Mud Slap strats for, like, the entire rest of this battle. Yikes. Okay, yeah. Was that with Light Screen? Was Light Screen still up for that? Are you for real? Okay, one miss. We gotta do 6 Mud Slaps. There's like no... I don't think there's any other option here. Alright, so 3 Mud Slaps. That was with Light Screen. Dugtrio, you gotta understand, if you don't dodge the next attack, you are like beyond in the grave. What did I just say? I want to see how much damage Double Edge. I don't think it does that much more than Brick Break in this scenario due to type effectiveness, but I want to see. I mean, the recoil doesn't matter. He's dead anyway, as we've seen. Or we'll learn nothing because of the crit, which I'm not super mad about right now. Slowbro, okay, Slowbro, what's up? How are you doing? I think this is just another... I think this is just double edge spam at this point, right? I should be putting way more thought into this because, again, this is a gift and a half. Alright, you're definitely dead. Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. It is Mud Slap City. 1 Mud Slap. 1 miss. 2 Mud Slaps. 2 misses, okay. 3 Mud Slaps. 3 misses. 4 Mud Slaps. 4 misses. 5 Mud Slaps. 5 misses. 6 Mud Slaps. Ugh. When it was least likely to happen. Dude. 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 Okay, I'm willing to redo this matchup simply because the crit last time killing Dugong, leaving Salamence in, may have changed like the baiting, like which of the opponent's Pokemon came in next, and that might have like some serious downstream consequences. So I haven't changed anything about my setup. What? You crit again? Salamence, where were these on all those brick breaks, dude? I mean, now, okay, now we're in the same position. I say we ball out and go for a rock slide flinch. Because that would be... I mean, if the RNG is on our side for once. Okay. We just keep doing that. I don't care. Salamence, you're gonna die. Just might as well try to do something cool on the way out. Look, now he's at half health. We are in a better situation than we were. We totally got this. We do a light screen. Nice beam. Light screen and just good special defense. Giga Drain. Now let's see. Alright, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Our best friend, Lapras, has hit the field. I think this is the best position we've ever been in for a Lapras. Light screen is up. We got everybody. Dragonair. Can you eat an Ice Beam with Light Screen up, and then maybe, like, Thunder Wave? Okay. Things are going well. Another Ice Beam. Okay. What is Dragonair's parting gift here? Probably another Light Screen, now that I see that. Alright. There we go. Let's try the cheesy strategy. Also with Lapras paralyzed, might be slower than Cradily? Potentially? Cradily could maybe do something, but by that time Light Screen will be gone. No misses? Really? So no misses? Giga Draining. I'm not risking this on trying to get ancient power boosts. Okay, actually, that's way better than I thought it would be. Okay. Dude? I mean, that's the name of the game, right? That's simply always a possibility. But, like, really? Really? You froze my Cradily again? Here we go. Cradily pops off. Ooh! Cradily was mad. Cradily was not having any of that. Oh fucking K. Who's up? Jinx. Okay, we haven't seen the Jinx yet. Dugtrio was my designated Jinx counter. Very quick and very hard hitting. We don't have that anymore. What we do have is two guys who are actually pretty specially defensive, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay, yeah. So we just ancient power this person. Ooh, lovely kiss. Yeah. See, this is what terrorized me as a kid. All these lovely kisses. And then you are gonna, like, what, ice punch me? Attract even on top of all of this? Dude. I mean, I'm lucky that Claydol was an NB, but, like, right now, not super pleased. Right, we eat that, though. We eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Maybe only for breakfast. And maybe we're still asleep. Okay, Cradily. Sorry, Charlie. Oof. This Jinx just, like, cleaned up. Jesus. Alright. Claydol, this all rides on you. And not getting kissed. Just do not... Oh, you're faster. What? I thought Jinx was fast. Well, that's dope. But do we get kissed? We do not get kissed. He doesn't have a mouth. They don't have a mouth. What are you trying to do, Jinx? Hoo-hoo, boy. Cloister. Okay. Do I bother setting up light screen for this? Or do I just try to kill? Oh, you afraid, Cloister? Cloister. Okay. Lorelei, the full restore is not gonna help, dude. Come on, Claydol. Ooh. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Wow, that was a... honestly, probably didn't deserve that win with all of the, like, the crits, the rock slide flinches, flinch, and, all of that. But, I mean, Cradily got frozen. And did Lapras ever get fully paralyzed? Okay, so maybe the RNG was kind of balanced in this, actually. So, Bruno is technically a fighting-type trainer, even though he does lead famously with an Onix and has another Onix on the team. So, we gotta lead with Sneasel. I was considering an Aggron lead or a Tyranitar lead, but I think Sneasel works pretty well. We got Fake Out. See, the thing is, Sneasel's a good physical attacker, but Onix's one redeeming quality is that it has really good physical defense. So, I don't think I can just Brick Break this thing and be done with it. I think setting up Reflect would actually be the best long-term situation here. Let's see if this Rock Tomb kills Sneasel. Oh, okay. I mean, the speed drop's kind of rough, but I think it should be fine. Yeah, we're still faster. You're going pretty well. Okay, the Iron Tail. Yikes. Reflect is really doing some work today. I was really hoping to get rid of Onix a little more quickly than this. Because now Reflect is going to be wearing out sometime soon. Oh, or the full restore, which I'll perpetually forget about. Okay, so Sneasel might die to this Onix regardless, and then not have Reflect up, just with the way this is working out. Unless he misses an Iron Tail or a Rock Tomb, which is entirely possible. Or if Sneasel just crits, okay, cool. I'm not mad about it. The other Onix, and Reflect wore off. Okay, again, I think Reflect is a really good investment. I don't care about leaving this Onix at full health. Having Reflect up is really cool. That Sneasel is super done. Alright, so the rest of the team, Persian is a pretty good special attacker and can learn Water Pulse specifically for these Onixes, Air Release for the fighting types, Slash, though if I want to go for a high crit move, Charm, also obviously very nice in this fight with everyone being a physical attacker. Porygon 2 has Shadow Ball in the first slot, which I believe would mean Conversion would change Porygon 2's type to Ghost, meaning, you know, the fighting types couldn't touch it. So this is my little ace in the hole, ace up my sleeve, rather. Then we have Ice Beam, again, in case these Onixes don't want to die immediately, and Psychic for the fighting types, and I think we should be good with that. Tauros, just all-out good, normal type, physical attacker. Thrash for good stab, Iron Tail again for Onix coverage, Scary Face and Tail Whip in case we need some support. I've never really used a Tauros before, so that'll be new to me. Kangaskhan, Fake Out, obviously, just why not? Dizzy Punch, good stab, possible confusion. Earthquake, just a good move. Hyper Beam, really good stab. Right now, we'll send out Persian. This is a very easy water pulse angle. And there we go. And we have the majority of Reflect left to help Persian out against Hitmonchan, who I don't think will be one shot by Aerialise. Let's see. Oh, not even close. Cool. Interesting. And it also missed, so that's fine. Let's run that back. Rock 2. Oh, that's just kind of unlucky. Didn't even need the Reflect on this guy. Sure though, I'll take it. That's the problem, man. They always say if it's not 100% accurate, it's what, like 50% accurate, whatever the saying is. Hitmonlee, okay. Okay, no more Reflect. Hitmonlee hits pretty hard. Let's see. He's also notably less defensive. Ooh, the Brick Break. No Reflect, Brick Break? Yeah, that's fair. That's super valid. I'm sure Tauros can just thrash this man to death. No problem, right? Right, there we go. Okay, last Pokemon Machamp. Locked into Thrash. Does really good damage. Cross Chop, okay. That Cross Chop from a Machamp is a doozy and a half, so yeah. I don't think we need the Porygon 2. But I want to try it anyway. I think Kangaskhan could handle this. But I've never used Porygon 2. I've never used a conversion strat before. I want to see how this goes. Never seen that animation before. Okay, he's scary-faced. This Machamp knows what... Bruno knows what he's doing. He is an Elite Four member for a reason. Bulk Up will not help you here, Machamp. Was he using Bulk Up because he knew he couldn't hit me, or because he's really trying to just get huge and clobber me, not knowing that he can't touch me? That's as expected. Alrighty. I think we got this. Bruno. It's kind of tough to make Bruno difficult. There's something about him, man. Something about this team is just mighty defeatable. I don't know. I mean, the Machamp can be scary, but man, Bruno's always just Bruno. And let's go on to Agatha. So Agatha's another weird one because, again, she's technically a Ghost type trainer, but has a lot of Poison types on the team. Ghost, super effective against Psychic, which allows me to use people like Alakazam, but Psychic's really good against Poison. So a lot of this is going to be me just hoping that Alakazam can just wipe these guys out. And hey, there we go, good start. We definitely have some people in the back for, safety and just being a well-rounded team. Let's take a look at them really quick. We got Gengar over here. Psychic, Thunderbolt, Perish Song, Shadow Punch, Slowking, who I've never ever used before. I've never even seen this sprite, to be honest with you. Yawn, Psychic, Sleep Talk, Thunder Wave. Sleep Talk just because, we have the Hypnosis Gengar to potentially deal with. Banette, who is a Ghost type, who I actually believe has good attack. Yep, good attack, because Ghost is physical in this generation. For some really good Shadow Balls. Will-O-Wisp, just, because status can be nice. Screech for speed control. Defense, rather. My bad. And Curse, just, yeah. Curse could be nice in a pinch. Camouflage on Starmie. So I think in this setting, it would make it into a normal type, which would make it immune to the Ghost type attacks, which would be nice. Ice Beam, just a good attack. Recover, wouldn't hurt. Hydro Pump, excellent stab. That's what we got. But I do think Alakazam might be doing the majority of the work here. Like, look at this. Oh, thought that'd be a one-shot, to be honest. Okay. Alright. Could also just easily hit through the confusion. This also might be a good way to burn some of her full restores. And just don't hit yourself. Okay, cool. Isn't self-hit damage based on like your own attack stat? And Alakazam has crap attack, so this isn't too terrible. Okay, Air Cutter. Alright, nice HP. No longer confused. And that Golbat is done. Okay. 2 Pokemon down. Everyone we got is still alive. You know, I guess I could have just Psychic to that Golbat, huh? Huh. No, I wanted Thunder Punch to do something. That's like why I had it on there, just in case I needed some sort of coverage for him. But yeah, I guess I could have just Psychicked him. Huh. Well, all is well that ends well. He's done. Gengar, level 58. Die? Maybe? Okay, well, Agatha, no problem if you have an Alakazam. Okay, cool. Who else do you even... Oh, Haunter. And you're done. And you're done. Okay, 2 things before this fight. One, I think I've been mixing up Scary Face and Screech the entire run. So, that's a little embarrassing. Screech does not work for speed control, as I think I've probably said it does. I'm thinking of Scary Face. 2, Lance is interesting. Again, all these Elite Four people are a little interesting. Dragon type, the only thing it's super effective against is Dragon. So it's gonna be... I don't know how this is gonna play out, because I have a team of Dragons. But my roster is a little more limited, because I'm not allowing for repeats on the team. So let's just take a peek really quick. So I got Dragonair here. And I also have Dragonite. Couldn't have 2 Dragonites, so I made one of them a Dragonair. Got Kingdra and Salamence, and then the next best dragon available in Gen 3, Shelgon. Got Thunderbolt to try to just destroy the Gyarados right off the bat. Light Screen, because I believe Dragon is special in this generation. Outrage for outrage purposes. And Thunder Wave. Outrage, damage output, Thunder Wave again. Wing Attack, and Iron Tail I believe I got there, that for Aerodactyl. Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, Flail, Smokescreen, pretty self-explanatory here I think. You know, Ice Beam generally for dragons, good. Hydro Pump, also just really good. Stab, maybe if that might have to be used against Aerodactyl because he's rock flying. Ice Beam might do the trick, who knows. Probably get outspeed and killed anyway. Flail in case we survive on some crazy low HP and can do some Flail strats. Smokescreen just to try to get RNG in our favor. Salamence just, you know, good damage output here. Thrash is just some good damage altogether. Rock Slide for, I believe, the Dragonites. Steel Wing for Aerodactyl, and Brick Break just because, I believe. That's just another good damage output move. And then Shelgon's here. If he doesn't get one shot, he can do Thrash, Dragon Rage, Scary Face, which actually reduces speed, and Double Edge. Just good damage output for him, and he has Rock Head, so no recoil, but again, I have no idea how this is going to play out. Let's start with a Thunderbolt. And see if... because Dragonair is not, like, amazing, right? Just pretty good. Okay, crit. I don't know if that's consistent or not. I'm sure we'll get another chance to see. Yeah, I was looking at Dragonair's base stats, and like, yeah, they're good, but they're not, like, crazy, you know? Alright, here's where I think we set up a Light Screen. Because I'm sure he's going to go for Outrage. Or Safeguard. Interesting. Okay. Don't think that'll screw with me too much. This should be a pretty simple matchup. Yep, another crit too, oh my god. Alright, this Dragonair means business. Alright. So, another Dragonair. Let's see, non-crit. Or not. Okay. Sure. This is immediately going way better than I could have asked for, I guess. Alright, fine. There are drawbacks to Outrage. Light screen's still up. He would probably be faster than me, right? Despite badge boost. I don't remember the exact IVs on this guy, so... I say we go for an Outrage. We are faster. Alright. He goes for Outrage. Let's see this light screen do some work. Holy crap. Let's try that again. Roll the dice. Alright, how much do we do to him? Dude, nothing but crits, okay. And our Dragonair goes down, alright. That's crazy. Lance has like, what, 2 full restores or something? No more light screen. A little scary. He's got a berry. Shouldn't be that relevant other than it might get him out of heal range. And he's confused. I think this is a great situation to be in. And we just outspeed and kill anyway. Yeah, okay, awesome. I mean, all of these were doable except for Aerodactyl is just so fast. I don't think anyone on my team outspeeds him. That's wild. Be a non-super effective Outrage. Still does half. And I got a whole team in the back. I think Thunderwave would be correct here. I think that is the safe option. Or we die. Again, I really want to just go the safe route. I could go for like a Hydro Pump, could go for an Ice Beam here. I think Smokescreen is a totally fair option. If he gets an Omni Boost, I'm gonna just fear for my life. Alright, I feel a lot better just having at least one accuracy drop on him. We live another Ancient Power, but should I just Ice Beam him to end this? Oh, Wing Attack. Okay. Similar damage. How much does Ice Beam do? Okay, there we go. Lance was no problem. Yeah, the whole dragon versus dragon thing really, with me having a level advantage for most of it, seemed, I guess, in retrospect, very simple. As I got to the end, I had a realization. This challenge's whole premise kind of falls apart when it comes to the champion. At least in Kanto, the champion has a well-rounded team, not clinging to any single type. My first idea was to make a team out of Pokémon that were vulnerable to each of the champion's Pokémon. One of my Pokémon would be weak to Fire, one would be weak to Psychic, and so on. Then I realized that would result in me having a pretty well-rounded team myself, and it wouldn't feel too challenging or restricted. The solution I decided to commit to was limiting myself to the Pokémon I had used previously in the run, locked in with the movesets I had originally assigned them. Sure, I'd still end up with a diverse team, but I'd have a limited roster to pick from. Additionally, I chose to exclude my Elite Four teams from the selection. There were some pretty diesel guys on those teams, and this is supposed to be a challenge after all. With this being a last-minute decision, I hadn't built any of my teams with fighting the champion in mind. I'm sure I could have snuck in some devastating strategy if I did, but here we are. First full team of 6. First, like, pretty well-rounded team. It is going to be tough using these guys without, you know, their classic stab moves. I'm excited for it, though. I think we got a decent team here. Our friend Rodney here leads with Pidgeot. And I think Ludicolo can eat an Aerial Ace and counter very well with an Ice Beam, but might as well fake out. Let's see how the Aerial Ace does. Oh. Okay, you know, I was looking at Pidgeot's stats before this, and I was like, yeah, it's nothing. Apparently it's nothing to joke around about. Alright, cool. I wonder if he heals from here. And I could Synth. But would that really do anything for me? I don't know, I say we just Ice Beam. So he heals. Maybe we'll be lucky with a Freeze. That'd be really cool. It would make me happy. I really did not think Aerial Ace was going to do that much. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I don't even know what to say. I've been really lucky with the crits today. Who's coming out? Alakazam, okay. So, Alakazam is probably going to destroy Ludicolo, but here's the team. Ludicolo, we got Sneasel from Blaine's gym as our designated Alakazam counter because Dark type. And we have Electabuzz from Giovanni. He is here for dealing with Rhydon, with Ice Punch, and, you know, Quick Attack is just nice to have. Psychic, good damage output, overall good. Gyarados from Surge, who never even got to see the light of day. He gets to come out and play, mainly as a counter to Arcanine. And then we have our own Arcanine. Probably the only reason that we could ever get by Misty is coming here. And then we have Breloom as a grass type to deal with Blastoise. I was considering using Tangela, but I went with Breloom, A, because Breloom's just cool, B, might as well do it for Zerna, and C, Tangela has really crappy special defense apparently, and I don't think it could have sustained a bite from our friend Blastoise. So right now, we're gonna have Ludicolo take a dive, probably. Yeah, Psychic, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Ludicolo. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Good amount of chip on the way out. It's a little bit more than chip, I would even say, but especially because our friend Sneasel, as cool as it is that he's a dark type and can't be hit by Alakazam, there's two problems. One, I think Future Sight in this game might be typeless damage or normal type. I think it's something weird like that, so I think he can hit with Future Sight. Also, the AI might just switch out. Also, Sneasel doesn't really have a lot of... Oh no, he's Shadow Ball. I was gonna say, doesn't have a lot of good moves on this guy, but no, Shadow Ball will do the trick. Fake out. He flinches, and then we Shadow Ball. Easy peasy. You know what? I think we stay in on Rhydon. I think we can deal with a little bit of Rhydon action for a little bit. Look at that. And that's from a Sneasel. Like, really crappy special attack. Yeah, we might not even need the Electabuzz for this guy, depending on how many scary faces this guy wants to dish out instead of earthquakes. Okay. Yep, alright. Rhydon in the bag. Of course, full. Yeah, the champion has what, 4 full restores? Something like that? It's a bit too many for my taste, but that might just mean that we're going to be doing a lot of icy winds, and he might eventually be done scary facing and just earthquake the crap out of Sneasel. Or Sneasel crits, and we continue with our crazy crit luck. Here we go. Arcanine, got the Intimidate. Let's just Shadow Ball him. See what happens. Or we eat a Flamethrower. Don't think Sneasel's gonna deal well with that. Okay, level advantage. Let's see the Shadow Ball damage. I mean, we are intimidated. Yeah, okay. That's that's fair. Alright. Yep. Extreme speed. That means Sneasel already did more than I expected, so I'm still feeling great. How about you get intimidated yourself? And, I mean, I don't have any water moves on Gyarados, but, I mean, like, it's a Gyarados, and it knows Thrash. I think we're gonna be okay with this. That's way less damage than I thought it would do. Isn't Thrash, like, good? And isn't Gyarados, like, good? I mean, this is still gonna be fine, but... Damn. Oh, and with the heals, I might get in a weird situation where I end up confused, and he ends up not having a ton of damage on him. Yeah, like right now. Oh, I didn't even mean to. I was actually gonna go for body slam, maybe get a paralysis, but clicked a little too fast and clicked thrash again. That's all right. We have another chance. But also kind of why not? Could be doing some flail strats soon. I think body slam could be nice. Still good base power, possible paralysis, or we hurt ourselves, and then he kills us with flamethrower? No, sir. It is time to flail. Or, yeah, extreme speed. Doy. Okay, so this is a little scary. Our Arcanine counter is not as good as I thought it would be. Let's see some neutral psychic action. Let's see. Cool. I do think the Intimidate helps a lot. Though we do get 2-shot with Flamethrower. Okay, so Electabuzz is not going to survive. What do we got on our Arcanine? You could go for a Screech, lowering the defense, as we've learned, not speed. To try to open him up to some Body Slam, Thrash situation? Yeah, no, we're doing that. Flamethrower, bye Electabuzz. Or not. Should have done my own quick attack, and I had that option. Oops, you know, heat of the moment. Static, though, on the way out. Arcanine, another Intimidate. This Arcanine is roughed up, and that is not a dog pun. A Body Slam might be fine with the defense drops, because, you know, I love Breloom, I don't know how well he's going to do, especially with no grass moves against Blastoise. I might want this Arcanine to chip it down a little bit, and therefore not be locked into Thrash. We just do this. Get this thing off the field. Because let's be real, I'll probably use Thrash on Blastoise anyway. High damage output. Here we go. I do... Whoa. I was gonna say, I do think I might need Arcanine for... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, that's not good. I was gonna say, I do think I need Arcanine for Exeggutor. Come on, Breloom. Breloom has a crazy, like, base 130 attack. I think I want to see... But Blastoise must have good defense, yeah? This might not be the attempt. And let's just scout and see how much Brick Break does, and we can plan with that in mind later. And he's faster. Okay, Jesus. Brick Break does an okay amount of damage. Full restore. Oh man, I should have maybe set up a Leech Seed. Do we Stun Spore? Because what, Brick Break is like a 3-hit kill, so I can survive 2 hits from... Yeah, we'll see. Because we resist. Oh man. It is rain boosted. Does that get an accuracy buff on the rain? No, right? It's not like Blizzard with hail, right? So there's a chance that he misses. He might heal as well. We gotta go for it. Okay. There we go. Now we just have a really tanky Exeggutor left. Oh, who has, what, a Psychic type move for my Fighting type? Is that what's gonna happen? Is that what's going down? Am I about to die? Might need to tweak the plan on this one a little bit. We got speed. We do that amount of damage, yep. Okay, he misses. Maybe I need to slow down. Leech Seed. Don't miss. Oh, Grass type. And he's... Oh my god, that's just a crazy misplay. That's my bad. I don't know if me going for a Stun Spore instead would have helped at all. In the long run, it certainly would have been better. Light Screen is fine. I don't have any special moves. That... that stinks. That stinks. Stun Spore? And then full paralysis for the rest of the battle? Question mark? Or misses? Okay. Now he just needs to be paralyzed and or miss for like, what's that, like 5 more turns? Realistically, maybe like, what, 4? Man, if I could Leech Seed him, that would be a huge help, honestly, at this point. Okay, there we go. This seems doable, though. We're going to run this back. So, I did a quick little switch in the party order that I think should have some pretty big dividends to pay. I realized that Electabuzz is not only faster than Ludicolo, but actually has better special attack. So, this Ice Punch. We outspeed first of all, and Ice Punch might actually do the job on Pidgeot. I mean, yeah, I should have put into consideration the different base power, but the outspeeding alone, that's really nice. And then the Sand Attack, that does kind of suck. Might want to switch them out just to get that debuff off. Let's see what we're doing here. Rhydon, oh, that is, I would like to just Ice Punch this Rhydon right now. Though if he Earthquakes, Oh, I could switch into Gyarados to eat the Earthquake, or rather just, avoid it entirely. Get an Intimidate off. I should probably finish formulating these plans before I just do them, because now what's he going to do against Gyarados? What does he have, like Bite or Crunch or something? Rock Tomb, or Takedown, or Scary Face. I think Electabuzz can deal with that. Rock Tomb does still a lot. Speed lowering, not cool. Ice Punch though. Rhydon with your amazingly bad special defense. Damn. Okay. Alright. And I'm assuming that Earthquake kills. He's intimidated. Alright, wow. I think we're just in a worse spot than we were last time somehow. First of all, Fake Out Chip, might as well. I guess if he's healing anyway, the Icy Wind speed drop would have been nice. Or just more damage in general. Oops. Better luck next time, to me. I'm still really impressed by that from a Sneasel for special attack output. But I mean, yeah, like I said before, Rhydon does just have really crappy special defense. But then I'm thinking, like, why? Well, I guess Electabuzz's Ice Punch is not Stab, and Sneasel gets Stab Icy Wind. Another Scary Face? Rock Tomb, ooh, okay, not cool. Really not cool? I mean, the HP is cool, but like, let's all chill out for a second. Arcanine. Alright, so what are we doing here in Arcanine? If he doesn't just Extreme Speed kill me. Speed Drop could be cool. This might be a little bit better. Oh yeah, it just outspeeds because of the Scary Face and... yeah, okay. What is the best way to handle this thing? We saw that Gyarados didn't do as well, but I think having the Intimidate is very nice. I think it's worth it. Now, maybe instead of Thrash, we do some Body Slam. Maybe get some Paralysis. Because we won't have Static to rely on this time. Holy crap. We do have the insane crit luck to rely on, though. Okay. Extreme Speed. Such a cool move. However, not good enough. Oh, that stinks. That's heal, right? Yeah. And more chances to get paralyzed. Does negate our crit, which takes the wind out of my sails a bit, but, it's whatever. And what did I say? What did I say about more chances to be crit? I mean, paralyzed is what I meant. So now even if this Gyarados does go down, we're in another good scenario where he's paralyzed and intimidated, but this Body Slam should do the trick? Yeah, okay. Okay. You're really fast, Alakazam. I think you might kill my Gyarados. Or Reflect. Interesting. Probably lifts the Body Slam then. But he gets paralyzed. Okay, this is actually... Yo. That's, not gonna lie, that's pretty clutch. Paralysis, synchronized situation. Could bite. How bad is Gyarados' special attack? 81 compared to 172. Bite, 60 base power, super effective. But Alakazam has good special defense, but he has Reflect Up and not Light Screen. I think we stick with what we know. That is if Gyarados lived this, oh my god. Okay, cool. Fair. Equivalent exchange. Now, if he gets paralyzed one more time, and I don't, we're in this. Or that happens. Yeah, so you're just done. Sweet, okay. No more Reflect, which is nice. He might set up Rain Dance, right? Anything I can do that would help set up my friends? I mean, if he's setting up Rain Dance, I might just be able to switch in to Breloom right now. Though he might maybe see a kill with Hydro Pump on Arcanine and just go for that, and then... Regardless, I think that Breloom survives the Hydro Pump and can set up a little Leech Seed, maybe a Stun Spore, or a Rain Dance so we get the easy switch. And everything is now Rain boosted, which is scary. I say with Leech Seed. I think it'll be really good. I kind of forgot that the Hydro Pump was a 2-shot, not gonna lie. But he misses this next one. He definitely misses. He for sure misses the next one. Oh, Leech Seed recovery actually... Ooh, I didn't get a good look at those numbers. I don't know if he survives based on Leech Seed recovery. But we have... nothing else to do. Okay, there we go. There we go. With this kind of luck, Leech Seed is optimal. Because now I can survive another Hydro Pump for sure. Needs his berry. He gets his energy absorbed. Or health sapped, rather. Do we Stun Spore? No. Maybe we should have. Speed advantage would be really nice. Because he definitely doesn't... There's no way he's going to miss enough where I get enough recovery and survive another one of those. Though, and I don't think Leech Seed kills from here. I think this is just heal range. Or that? Okay, cool. I never know with those really low HP situations with Poison and Leech Seed and stuff. It's tough. I think we Stun Spore this guy. I think he maybe just straight up kills us right now with Egg Bomb. Yep. But now we have some sort of advantage, and we have 2 guys left. I think Ludicolo Ice Beams this guy into oblivion, and I think we call it a day. And we might as well fake out. You flinch. Now we Ice Beam. I mean, he's got good bulk, so it might take maybe like 2 Ice Beams, but... Yeah, there we go, there we go. Ooh, he's got powder of his own, okay. I'm not really too fucked up about that. He heals. He heals. There goes the paralysis, there goes my advantage, there goes my confidence. Still faster, get owned. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Do I sin? I mean, he might not even wake up. What the fuck? What the fuck? He woke up. There we go. That should put him in a situation where Arcanine can finish the job. There we go, there we go. Damn. Dude, Exeggutor's no joke. Guess who else is no joke? An Arcanine with his best fire move being none. Didn't put any on him. We just crunched this guy, yeah? Super effective. Kill him now, please. There we go. Okay. That was pretty fun. I had so much fun with this challenge. If you do any Pokemon challenge runs, I highly encourage you to consider this challenge. I'm sure the rules could use some optimization to strike a better balance of difficulty, especially for more advanced players, so feel free to let me know how you'd approach this kind of run. And thank you for watching.